Welcome to things I've watched this week. Materialists, the movie. For me, it was boring, to be honest. It just felt like there wasn't really much going on. I loved the idea, but I don't believe that it was well done. Dakota Johnson's character was pretty basic, nothing really special about her. She was ambitious and strong-headed, I suppose, because she would really look for the exact matches for her clients. Chris Evans' character, I didn't really like him in this role, and I think because he portrayed it a bit too well. His character is middle-aged dude who is poor. Now, that's not the bad part. The bad part that he chose to stay in a job that didn't really give him much. He just chose to stay in the same place for most of his life. He still lives with his roommates. He just does this show hoping one day to make it big, even though I believe deep down he knows that he won't, but he still hangs on to that dream because he has nothing else. Pedro Pascal's character, I really liked him. I felt as though this role really fit him because he played it so well. He played that perfect match, and the way when he spoke about his imperfections, it just really suited him, and I liked his character the most, to be honest. Now, other than that, what I really liked too was the outfits, especially Dakota Johnson's outfits. I really loved her in this blue dress. It looked wonderful. I like this cute outfit too. It's pretty basic, but it looked wonderful on her. There were other outfits where I would just kept staring at her because she just looked so pretty in those moments. I also liked a lot of shots because they were super cinematic. The vibes of this movie though were pretty gloomy. It didn't really feel like a rom-com vibes, mostly like a fall type of storyline, which doesn't really suit the idea of this movie. And I really hated the ending. I really hated the ending because, spoiler alert, she proceeds to choose Chris Evans. Chris Evans was her ex-boyfriend, and they broke up because he was poor, okay? And I mean, that's not inherently a bad thing. Once again, it's just that her parents were poor and they would always fight about the money. They loved each other, but the more they fought about the money, the more they started disliking each other. And that's what happened to her and her ex-boyfriend. She just told him that I don't want to end up like my parents and we're done. When you are in a better place, we can be together, I guess, whatever. In the end, after meeting with Pedro Pascal, and he was honestly a perfect match, okay? The imperfection that he was speaking about was he was short and he had